Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Beautiful Wednesday morning here in Central Florida. Sunday off at 74 degrees. It's going to be another beautiful day. Absolutely. Last night I got home, got the lawnmower out, and skies opened, and the thunder rolled, and the lightning flashed. Put the lawnmower up. We try again today. We're going to get that stuff cut before we start getting nasty grams. But hey, it is what it is. We just roll with it. I was asked a question yesterday about a situation where someone was trying to make accusations about me and pushing me on an issue that they have the same issue with. And if you send me a threatening email or you get nasty with me, you're probably not getting the response you want. And sometimes I don't respond to them at all. And sometimes my response will be a very professional, go take a hike. In a public setting, I make sure I don't challenge those that are over me or that are my colleagues, because if they make something, a statement publicly to humiliate me or try to, and everybody in the room knows they're lying, it doesn't even need to be addressed. And no one can make you look bad. Someone left me a note. No one can make you look bad. You can only make yourself look bad by being a horse's tail section with your responses and reactions. And I wish I had learned that 30 years ago, but it took me a little while. Maybe I'm a little slow. Anyhow, you need to figure out when it's appropriate to respond and when it's not. Sometimes I will see the person personally on the side, and sometimes I just won't worry about it. Years ago, when I was the president of the neighborhood association, not the most glamorous position in the world, we were meeting free at a church, and we gave them a little bit. They didn't ask for anything, but we gave them a little bit, and they got a new pastor, and he kicked everybody out. And instead of asking people to leave, he just came to me during the meeting, asked if he could address the group. Sure. And he began to hurl accusations and criticisms that were absolutely false, because we left that place in better shape than we found it. And everyone knew he was lying. And I tried to get everybody to just calm down and don't worry about it and don't respond. And I just told him thank you, and we found a new place to meet. And the worst part about that is absolutely everybody in that room knew he was 100% lying. And for what and whom he represents, that's a shame. It didn't hurt us. We found a new place to meet. Just saying. But it hurt the reputation of that organization in the community of which that organization should be supporting. But he kicked everybody out that was meeting, AA, everybody that was meeting. And I've seen that before. There's some that'll invite you back under their pretense, and then there's some that they don't want anybody that's not affiliated with the church meeting there. And I can understand some of that. If you don't have a member of the church meeting with you at that church, some of them think there's more of a liability, and sometimes there is. But you can be honest about it. But I never addressed that publicly in writing or verbally, other than tell everybody, don't worry about it. We'll have another place to meet. And we did. We bounced around a little bit until another church and community invited us to meet there at their location. So just roll with it. You know, if you were to stand up and get in an argument publicly, it's not beneficial to anybody. In that case, neighborhood association and myself didn't look good bad at all because we did not inappropriately respond. This is my thoughts about it. It doesn't mean it's right. It's just how I think about it. I think it's the best way to handle it. Lots of times people tell me, well, you know, you could have told this person this, or you could have chased this person off, or you could have done that. Sometimes it doesn't require much of a confrontation at all. Sometimes you don't know the mindset of that person, and it can be dangerous. Sometimes your presence being there is all it takes to deter somebody, and sometimes just going up to them, asking them how they're doing, and you know what's going on, and then you can get into the whys and wheres and all that. But if you approach somebody in an aggressive manner, you can expect an aggressive response. You know, I've had people come up to me on my property and say, "Can I help you?" in a not so pleasant way. And my first response is, "Hey, you on my property, can I help you?" You know? Could have gotten a better start to the conversation with a good afternoon, good morning, or hello, right? So when it comes to my property, my family, I react a little bit sterner than other situations. Just depends what's going on and what the situation calls for. If I'm not wrong, I'm damn sure not going to admit to it. And if I'm right, I'm not going to let you tell me I'm wrong. In most situations. But in some situations where it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. No one can make you look like a fool. No one can make you look stupid. You do that yourself just fine. You don't need help. So try to take the upper road and respond appropriately. Sounds great, doesn't it? Sure is harder in practice. Work on it. You can do it. Y'all have a great day. Be positive. Always strive to do your very best. And if all you can do is a little bit of improvement each day, you're doing better than half the masses.